So some people wouldn't even attempt to make homemade ravioli because they think it's just too complicated and far easier to just buy it at the store. If that's your thought, you may change your mind after seeing today's recipe. Joining me now from Haddam-Killingworth High School are Joanna, Siciliano, and her student Ryan with an impressive shortcut. I like shortcuts in the kitchen.
Yes, and so do I. So do I.
And how do we get going? How do we start?
Okay, so super simple. I used to make the dough and do the whole process with my students, which is a great process, but if you don't have a pasta machine, it's very hard to get the dough thin enough for a traditional ravioli. So I found this recipe where we're using wonton wrappers.
Okay.
And it literally takes 5 minutes. And what's wonderful about this is you can be really creative with your fillings. Today I just brought a traditional ragout filling, which just has an egg yolk, Parmesan cheese, and a little salt and pepper, because we're going to really jazz it up with homemade pesto sauce.
I like the sound of that.
So first we're going to show you how to make the ravioli. What you want to do is you want to wet the sides of the wonton wrapper.
Okay.
Okay, just
Are
wet
these
the
going to
sides.
taste this?
They taste like a fresh pasta. They're
Really?
really good. Very delicate and very good. And what's cool about these too is you can actually fry them and make a fried ravioli as well. So what you want to do is you want to wet the side, and then you want to take just a small amount of filling.
Okay.
Otherwise it will explode outside.
Oh, we don't want that.
And so then all you want to do is you can make a triangle or you can fold it into a rectangle. And the most important thing about this is making sure it's sealed well, because if it's not sealed well, when it goes into your water, they will explode. So you want to make sure it's sealed
I think I did it.
Yes, exactly. And that's all you want to do. And then you can continue. You can make a couple more. And as far as cooking,
that is pretty easy.
It is, right? Isn't it simple?
Yeah.
And again, you can get really creative with the fillings. You can do spinach, you can do meat, you can do a butternut squash, so many different ideas you can do. And as far as boiling them, you just want to boil them for 2 minutes.
Because they're
and
quick,
they're
right?
Done. They're very quick. Quick to make, quick to cook.
I like that.
And that's it.
Ryan, talk to me about your classes with Mrs. Siciliano.
I started taking classes with the S my junior year, and
Mrs. S, is that what you call it?
yeah, I
He
call
calls
her.
me S.
All
Not
right.
business, not business.
All right, S.
Yeah, but so every week we'll have a theme, different country, Italy, Poland, whatever the country may be. We spend the week prepping meals from that country and making them.
Do you have a standout? Have you made something you just love?
My favorite thing, probably chicken carbonara.
Oh, that is a great dish to know how to make. You can impress some ladies with that,
Yeah.
Right?
when you go off to college.
Yes, definitely, definitely.
All right.
So we're going to make these raviolis, and then I'll boil them, but then also Ryan is going to demonstrate how to make a fresh pesto sauce.
All right, Ryan, why don't you do that, and I'll keep making some over here.
All right, so this is a really, really easy, simple thing to make, real quick. Right now we already have our basil in the food processor. We're just going to add a couple things.
Okay.
We have our walnuts. Throw those in there. Some garlic, Parmesan cheese, and then just a bit of salt and pepper we're going to throw in there.
Okay.
Put the lid on. And you're just going to do this for about 30 seconds.
You just want to chop that up
Yeah.
fine.
All right.
That looks good.
So we're going to take that off, and then we have olive oil, which we're going to add to it, about a cup or so.
And you can add a little bit more, a little bit less, how thin you want your pesto sauce.
Sure. Well, that's mixing. Joanna, tell us about the visual arts show that's coming up.
Oh, so this is fabulous. On Thursday, we're having a visual arts show at Max 650 Gallery in Middletown. And so the HK students, everybody's getting involved. The HK students are going to be putting out their artwork.
Oh, good.
The choir and the band are going to be playing live music. And the culinary program is going to be catering the function.
You guys are going to be providing all the food, huh?
Yes, yes.
That's great. Well, all that information's up on the screen. You can check it out there. So how's your pesto coming, Ryan?
Came out really nice, actually. I'm
Good.
knocking over everything.
So when it's done, it actually looks like this. And then it calls for about a cup of oil. If you want it a little thinner, you could add a little bit more, or you could add a little bit less.
Okay.
The other thing about this pesto, which is awesome, if you wanted to get some high nutrients in it,
Sure.
you could add an avocado, and
Oh,
it will
there you
actually
go.
cream it up, which is nice. And it's so nice to do a fresh pesto, especially with spring and summer, and you have your gardens and
that.
everything.
Very nice.
Yes.
I messed up one of these raviolis. It already came out the end.
No, it's okay. It's all right, because you can just seal it.
Just get it out. All right,
Yeah.
very good. All right, we're gonna boil these. We're gonna taste this at the end of the show. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks.
Ryan, you're quite the chef. Good luck in college.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
All right.